Good morning. Welcome to day 17 of vLogMas. It is the day. So what I have done now, I edited yesterday's video, and I have decided to put up a new course program as well. So I wrote that, finished that up. It is printing now. I need to check if the print works, and then I'm going to print like maybe 10 and take them with me. And it is now not even 8. And all I have to do basically in the next 2 hours is put my things in my car and have a shower. So I'm not in a rush, which is a good thing. And yeah, I had a cup of coffee. I will probably have a second one. And I'm trying to decide what to take for a project, because I think I will have time to knit there, right? It might be too cold to knit, but I will take something anyways, just to be on the safe side. The problem is I have nothing small in the needles, I think. Nothing that I can take. I do have a pair of gloves, but do I have the brain power to knit on gloves while there? That's the big question here. My guess is no. So I'm not sure if taking gloves is a good idea. So yeah, I don't know yet. I will find out. Now I'm going to check my prints, and if it worked out, I'm going to print some more, and then we'll see. So this is what my course program looks like, and you can open it up and you have all the information about the classes you can do, and on the back is some more of my info, that I'm not able to show, but this is what it looks like, and people can take one with them and decide if they want to do a class or not. Okay, I have come downstairs. I've now put all of the things that I need in front of the garage door, so I just have to put it in the car. And I am going to open my advent calendar now. It's this one here, so I need to make sure the owl stays. Okay. Now, also I have a basket of handspun here that was on the floor for, decorating the room, but it needs to leave now. So, today's mini is from Robledal. It is a beautiful tealy green with coppery speckles. I'm loving it. Okay, now I'll talk to you a bit more about what I took. So, I did do another class program, and I also have decided to start a new Sophie scarf, because I bought yarn specifically for another one a few weeks ago, and I just packed one of those skeins into the little project bag that has housed all of my Sophie scarves so far, because that is such an easy project to work on that I decided to take that with me. And I have coffee in my hands, so it's not that easy to open the door. So the studio is in the basement of the house, if you haven't noticed or you didn't know so far. Now I'm upstairs, and yeah, I packed yarn for another Sophie scarf, and I'm gonna work on that, maybe, hopefully. And yeah, I am now gonna have a second cup of coffee. All that is left to do for me is to pack the things in the car and go. I packed my sum up. I packed a power bank and charger cables for the phone and the sum up, which I will not need. Let's face it, I'm not gonna need that, but I packed it. And also, before I leave, I want to have the elf do something. We have an elf in the house, but I do it the Scandinavian way. I'm going to show you what that means. So instead of the elf on a shelf, we have this. There's a fairy door, more or less. And this is the decorations that the elf put up so far. And then he got a new cupboard and asked the kid to make it look pretty. But I wanted the elf to do some shenanigans to the Christmas tree because it's up. and not yet decorated. Also, I just love this cupboard here so much. This is the upper part. It's one of my favorite things in a house. You cannot see anything of the bottom because, you know, there's stuff in front of it, but I love this. So yeah, this is where the elf lives, and he lives there because the cat will not touch anything that is here, you know? So that's elf home. Our elf is called Tony, and Tony will wrap the Christmas tree in toilet paper. And yes, there's a lot of needles on the floor already because the cats, you know. But yeah, that's my plan. I'm gonna do that before I leave, and then I'm gonna, you know, I still have time. Okay, I have everything prepared. Everything's downstairs, ready to be put into the car. I have washed my hair. All I need to do now is put on a pair of jeans so that I can set up everything, and then I will come back home and get dressed for real. And I also had the elf do some shenanigans on top of everything else. It says, I already took care of the tree, hope you like it. It doesn't say hope you like it, it just said, took care of the tree. And yeah, it's the only idea I had. So we will roll with that. And yeah, I'm getting super nervous, you know, like really nervous. But I cannot change that. I just washed my hair. It still looks weird, but you know what? I'm just gonna roll with it. Also, I just talked to my sister on the phone, so I think that a bit of my ear is making this bit grainy. Okay, that's better. Now, I need to, like I said, only put on some pants. I have on pants. I need to change them, you know, to different pants. And then I'm ready to go. This sweater needs to go into the wash now. It's full of cat hair and water because I mean, you know, I'm clumsy sometimes. But yeah, I have everything ready. And this right now is the worst time. The waiting. Yeah, I'm gonna get changed, and then I will take care of the rest, and then I will go. Wish me luck. I will definitely film the setup of the booth, but I don't think that I will be able to film anything else. So basically, once I leave the house, I will talk to you again once I come back. And, you know, that's how things will be. This gray is shining very brightly today. Oh, okay. Oh, well. I'm distracting myself. Do you know this? Okay. I'm gonna go. This is the view from my booth. And I'm gonna show you what it looks like on the inside. And then I'll walk to the outside and show you what it looks like from there. This is the outside. It's very sunny. But yeah, this is my half of the booth. Things that I brought. Hello. It is now Monday, and it is 2:15, and I'm sitting in the sun. I have a blanket, but I don't really need it. It's really warm. I survived the Christmas market. Did it go well? Probably not. Not really. I did advertise myself. I had a few small sales, but you know, nothing really worth doing that for. I'm very happy it's over. I did advertise myself, you know, and I had a lot of Oh, you were that one. I saw that in a local newspaper a few times. So, okay, it's nice to put a face to this. I had a lot of, oh, this is how you do that. Great, I'm gonna do that this way as well. And I had one who accused me of knitting my things by machine because they were too perfect. Okay, thanks, maybe. So, yeah. But all in all, it wasn't as horrible as I feared. And yeah, it's over now. I hurt my foot. I had to walk over some bigger stones, and one of them shifted, and kind of my foot went like that. And now my right foot, you know, in the middle part, is in pain. I'll need to watch that for a bit and see what happens. But for now, I'm just gonna sit here, enjoy the sunlight. I wasn't able to talk to you yesterday evening because I was just so exhausted. And this morning I had a visitor and then a long phone call and then cooked lunch and then we had lunch and now I'm here in the sun. And yeah, later we will go downstairs and open the advent calendar and do all the things. But for now, I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy the sunlight because it's really nice and warm. And yeah, so the Christmas market is over. I'm glad it's over. I don't know if they ask me again next year, I probably will do it again, but you know, I didn't have a lot of expectations this year, which was good. But yeah, I don't know. I wish it would have been a bit better, you know, and it wasn't. So it makes me feel a bit like my things aren't good enough, you know, and that's always a bad feeling. So I'm just gonna enjoy the sun and try to not think like that. And yeah, I received some books in the mail today. They're all for Korean learning, and I'm gonna show them to you later. But yeah, I'm happy it's over. I'm mentally exhausted, you know, so I'm not gonna have a lot of other things to show and tell today. So this is what you get. I started a Sophie scarf because I needed an easy project to work on while I was standing there. And as long as the sun was out and it was super warm, I was knitting. And then I packed it away because I put my hands in my jacket to keep them warm. And I had super warm hands all day, so that's not the problem. But can I show it to you? This is the worst angle ever. But now wait a second. Let's try to make this a bit better. Okay, the angle is still horrible, but hey. I just want to show you so this is the yarn. It is blue and glitters, and it is black and fuzzy at the same time. And I knit this much. It's not a whole lot, but you know, I got started. I brought it outside. Maybe I will knit on it. Probably not though. Okay, now I'll talk to you later. Baby. He came and sat in front of me on the table. There's something on my nose. Okay. So outside, I promised to show you the books I got. So I got this book, and it looks like nothing special. But this is Korean grammar, as you can see. It says basic Korean grammar, and it's this big. And it is filled with stuff. I mean, filled with stuff. This is from a website where you can have all of those lessons and everything that's in here on the website. But I just prefer working with a paper book because websites, you know, when I'm on the internet, I might as well check Ravelry or look at Amazon or go to Pinterest. So I bought the actual paperback, and this is just unit 1. Okay, there's 6 units, and unit 1 has, I think, 27 lessons. And it's a total of almost 300 pages. Just in unit 1, basic grammar. And then, to go with that, I got the workbook, which looks like this. And it has, you know, things to study, what you have learned in your lessons in. You can get that, all of that, for free on the website if you want to. And the website is How to Study Korean. But like I said, I decided to get it in book form so that I can sit down here and fully concentrate on what I'm doing, and also just to have it and keep looking at things, you know. And I also got unit 2 and the workbook to go with that. Unit 2 is again like super big. And I mean, this is filled with information. This is so in depth. And yeah, it's just, I'm super happy that I found these. I found those on the weekend, and now I have the first 2 units with the workbooks, and then I have 4 more units that I can get. And I probably will, because I have now decided, not only the first one has it written on the spine, it doesn't matter. I have now decided that it is my goal to get good at Korean to a point where I can understand what's going on in a drama within the next year. You know, next year around Christmas time, I want to be able to understand what's going on without having to read subtitles. So that's my plan, and this will definitely help me get there. Okay, it is the 18th, so it's time to open the advent calendar. Boop. Okay, it landed on my feet. Okay, here it is. Number 18. Ooh, that is super squishy. And that color is just gorgeous. This is dark almond yarn. This base is just wow. If you can get your hands on this base, it's called Merino Plus, and it's just so nice. So yeah, today's mini, beautiful, as they all have been. You know, they were all so pretty. Oh, okay, so here are the socks. This is the yarn that I had used. These are the leftovers, and this is how those socks turn out. I think that they look really pretty. I like them a lot. And this is my next project. This is the yarn, and I am going to make those mitts with that cable. They're called Granat. They're by Irina Dmitrieva. And this is, you know, the last requested Christmas gift. And I'm gonna cast these on now because the needles are free, you know, and the socks are done. So yay, I'm going to get that last thing on the needles and hopefully finish it super quickly so that I can then just make things for myself for a change. I mean, for a change. I just finished 2 sweaters for myself, but you know, I just really want to make something for me now. Hello. So I wanted to say goodnight, and I have 3 things that I wanted to share. First of all, I'm getting a stress pimple. Why? I never have that problem ever. So this is really just pissing me off. Second, I started the mitts. They will be super pretty, but this yarn splits like crazy. Not fun. And I do cables without a cable needle, so splitty yarn is just not ideal, really. but I'm working on it. It's gonna get finished. And the third thing, yesterday, while we took apart the booth, I managed to really hurt my thumb. Can you see how blue that is under the nail? I removed a thumbtack with my nails, and the head, you know, the round bit, just embedded itself into the flesh under my nail, and it really hurts. So now when I knit, every stitch that I knit, I kind of take off with my thumb, and every stitch I pinch it a bit, and it really hurts. I really hurt myself there. But yeah, I am gonna go and say goodnight. I am going to see you again tomorrow for day 19 of vLogMas. And I hope you all had a great weekend and a good Monday. And yeah, see you tomorrow. Bye.